I would love people to see this Black History Month as an opportunity to learn about other people's culture, especially the Black community, their achievements, their determination, tenacity, and all the good things that comes from Black. So whenever we are having meetings or that, I used to tell them, I don't see colors. All I see is whatever you have to bring to the table. So you don't see people because of their color.
I feel very happy. I feel very committed to be a Black person in this community, knowing what my predecessors have done in the community. And that's more reason why I'm trying to get myself more involved in making my best of my opportunity to make input changes and support the Black community here in Western Canada.
When every time when I go through the history and I look at the achievements of most of black people, especially those who jumped to Canada running away from slavery in the USA. Every time when I look at what they've done and what they have achieved, their contribution to the economy of both America and Canada, I feel proud. I understand that our way of behaving, our way of doing things should portray, we should use that as a legacy to honor those people because they went through a lot to get us where we are, to make our generation respected. Those people were unfairly treated during the slavery time. They went through hard time.
I think she was very brave because she didn't know what could have happened to her. She just wanted to stand up for herself and everybody with black skin. I want to thank her for doing that. So if we go to the theater or anywhere we can watch movies, we don't have to be you can only sit there, you can't sit here. We can sit anywhere we want there now.
All those black people who jumped into the Canada, if you go through the history and see what they did, what they achieved, some of them nurses, some of them working in the army, some of them working in the health system. So you will see that those guys paid a huge price that we cannot keep under the table. We need to make sure that it's well known, and we need to carry it from generation to generation. And our children being in the environment where they are today and enjoying the beauty of living in a diverse country, we have to be informing them and telling them where does that come from. And that's why in the Pembina, every year we do organize something we call the Afri Pembina, where we do display some kind of all those kind of things. So our children are well prepared and they were informed about the hard work that those guys paid.
The basic reason behind setting up the group was to come together, share what we have in common, and try to protect our heritage, our cultures from our various countries. We could be able to share it and as well get our kids to have something to hold on to, because obviously they will have to go to school here, they will have to communicate here with different culture and countries and all of that. We're just trying to protect the African heritage. So in that community, we have various African countries. I'm from Nigeria. I'm sure we have people from Cameroon. We have from the Congo DRC. We have from Kenya, Zimbabwe, Ghana, and So from our last count, we have over 8 to 10 different African countries represented in our small community, and we hope to keep growing it. With that count, we can account for at least about 26 families represented in the community. So it's growing.
We come with our money, we come with our knowledge, we come with our skills, we come with our qualifications. So we are not just coming here to tap from the resources in Canada, we're also coming to contribute and to add values to what is on ground in Canada. At the same time, I want to appreciate Modern City. Modern, like I used to tell my people, it's a place I would even love to invite my friends and enemies to come living. Because even if you are my enemies, by the time you get to Modern City, you will learn how to become friends. Modern is a place that is like they are so accommodating, they so open to people, they look out for others. So I also want to appreciate City of Modern for that as well.
He said that he lived on an island. I can't remember the name. And then when he turned like 11, he moved to Canada in Winnipeg. And then his teacher helped him, and then other people helped him. And then he became a police officer. Then he became the captain of the police officer. Then he became a chief when he was, and now he's a very good one. I don't think he's a chief anymore because that's what my teacher said.
I have not experienced any racial profiling. I have not really experienced any marginalization because of my color in the workplace as well. And in the community where I live, for instance, I live on the street where I think I'm the only guy with color, family with color, so to say, in the entire street. And everyone has been nice to me. I know when I moved into this house, I got from the next neighbor, I got flowers, I got cinnamon buns. It's all been friendly. Like I said, it's friendly Manitoba.
The treatment that I got in Winkler, it's a good one. And I will say that community is well trained to deal with diversity. And I keep telling my community, every time when we have our meeting, we should not abuse this. We should salute this community and make sure we give them support where they need it. And that's one of the reasons I do volunteer everywhere where I can. And you know that very well.
I would want to give it up to those Africans that have lived within the Pembina Valley in a couple of years. And I want to believe it's the way they have conducted themselves and related with the community. That's more than why this community is still opening their doors to Africans. So I don't have the names, and I know it's way back in history, but it's good. God bless them. And that's why the doors are open here in this part of the world for us to still come in, migrate, and settle in as family. Right now, we've migrated here, the Pembina Valley, and this is home for many of us, and also for so many others that are coming. It's also the reason why we have the Black community thriving, and we want each and every brothers, sisters in Africa or wherever that wants to migrate to the Pembina Valley to know that, okay, that people of color here, and you are welcome, you are accepted, and there will be no culture shock. We will help to steer through that part of the ocean. So so it's all fine. So it's good.